Severe weather has swept across large portions of the Northeast and parts of the central United States today, bringing with it hail, strong winds, flash flooding, and even the brief risk of a tornado. Communities in upstate New York spent much of Sunday afternoon under a series of severe weather alerts, with conditions shifting rapidly from county to county as lines of thunderstorms tracked across the region. Shortly after 1 o'clock in the afternoon, the National Weather Service office in Buffalo issued a tornado warning for southeastern Wayne County. Radar had detected rotation near the town of Lyons, moving northeast at 25 miles per hour. Although the warning expired at 2 o'clock and no confirmed tornado touchdown was reported, meteorologists warned that the storm system was capable of producing half-dollar-sized hail and winds strong enough to damage roofs, trees, and vehicles.
Wow. Oh my God.
The warning came as a reminder of how quickly conditions can escalate during the summer storm season, particularly in regions vulnerable to unstable air masses and frontal boundaries that ignite violent weather. Even after the tornado threat diminished, the danger was far from over. Severe thunderstorm warnings remained in effect across a wide swath of central and western New York. By mid-afternoon, storms with gusts reaching 60 miles per hour and quarter-size hail were impacting multiple counties, including Wayne, Ontario, Onondaga, and Oswego. Residents in these areas were urged to move to the lowest level of their homes, away from windows, as damaging winds and hail battered communities. The National Weather Service cautioned that siding could be stripped from homes, tree limbs could be snapped, and vehicles left outdoors were vulnerable to serious damage. Later in the evening, as the line of storms pressed further east, another weather alert was issued at 7:18 p.m. This one covered Schuyler, Chemung, Tompkins, Cortland, and Tioga counties. The cluster of storms was moving northeast at 30 miles per hour and carried wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour with marble-sized hail measuring about half an inch in diameter. Locations impacted included Ithaca, Elmira, Newfield, Danby, and several surrounding communities. The storm also carried the risk of localized flooding, particularly in low-lying areas and near poor drainage systems. Authorities reminded residents that even a small amount of floodwater across roadways can be deceptively dangerous, and drivers were warned not to attempt to cross flooded streets. Meanwhile, further west in Cimarron Hills, Colorado, severe weather unfolded as well. Large hailstones, some measuring close to 1 inch in diameter, pelted neighborhoods on Sunday afternoon. The hail-coated streets and lawns, creating hazardous travel conditions and raising concerns about roof and crop damage. Photographs captured the aftermath, with ice piling up in yards and scenes more reminiscent of winter than late summer. The National Weather Service noted that while hail was a major issue, flash flooding would be the primary concern in the days ahead, particularly with additional rounds of thunderstorms expected to train over the same areas. These storms underscore the wide-ranging impacts of severe weather across the United States. While New York residents dealt with repeated thunderstorm warnings and the anxiety of a tornado alert, communities in Colorado faced hail and the looming risk of flash flooding. The common threads in both regions are sudden changes, fast-moving systems, and the dangers they bring to both people and infrastructure. Officials emphasize that preparedness and caution remain the best tools in situations like these. Even without a confirmed tornado, the combination of high winds, hail, and flooding can lead to property loss and dangerous travel conditions. And as forecasters point out, just 6 inches of moving water is enough to knock an adult off their feet, while 1 foot of floodwater can sweep vehicles away. With additional storms likely in the coming days, residents across both the Northeast and Central Plains are urged to remain alert, have multiple ways to receive warnings, and avoid unnecessary risks when severe weather strikes. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.